Greetings, viewers. Today, we embark on a thoughtful exploration into the challenges posed by corruption within governments around the world. Our aim is to shed light on the complexities of this issue while maintaining a respectful perspective. Our journey begins by understanding the global impact of corruption. Corruption is a concern that transcends borders, affecting both developed and developing nations alike. It can undermine economic growth, erode public trust in institutions, and hinder effective governance. While no country is immune to corruption, acknowledging its presence is the first step towards addressing it. Fact 1. Nigeria's struggle against corruption. Let's turn our attention to Nigeria's battle against corruption. Nigeria has grappled with deep-seated corruption for decades, with challenges ranging from embezzlement to bribery. Efforts have been made to combat this issue, including the establishment of anti-corruption agencies and campaigns for greater transparency. Recognizing these efforts is crucial in acknowledging the steps taken towards accountability. Nigeria's fight against corruption reflects a nation's determination to transform its governance. From investigations into embezzlement to anti-corruption campaigns, the country strives to restore faith in its institutions. However, understanding the challenges faced by Nigerian citizens, who experience the consequences of corruption firsthand, is crucial in recognizing the need for lasting change. Fact 2. Venezuela's political turmoil. We delve into Venezuela's political landscape and its impact on corruption. Venezuela has faced political turmoil that has contributed to an environment conducive to corruption. Economic instability, coupled with a lack of transparent governance, has led to allegations of embezzlement and misuse of public funds. Understanding the broader context is essential in comprehending the challenges this nation faces. Venezuela's political challenges have provided an environment that can facilitate corruption. The economic instability and lack of transparent governance have led to allegations of mismanagement of resources. Exploring the stories of ordinary Venezuelans navigating these challenges reminds us that corruption affects individuals' livelihoods and well-being. Fact 3. Zimbabwe's struggle for change. Our exploration leads us to Zimbabwe and its journey towards reform. Zimbabwe has undergone political transitions, accompanied by a commitment to address corruption. From investigations into high-profile figures to reforms aimed at restoring public trust, the nation is navigating a path towards greater accountability. Acknowledging the steps taken by governments is vital in recognizing their intentions. Zimbabwe's journey towards transparency involves navigating a history marred by allegations of corruption. Reforms aimed at promoting accountability signify a commitment to rebuilding trust between the government and its citizens. Hearing the voices of Zimbabweans who seek a brighter future demonstrates that addressing corruption is intertwined with aspirations for stability and prosperity. Fact 4. Challenges in Afghanistan. We examine the complexities of corruption in Afghanistan. Afghanistan has faced challenges arising from both internal conflicts and external influences. Corruption has impacted various sectors, from law enforcement to infrastructure development. Understanding these complexities is essential in appreciating the multifaceted nature of the issue. Afghanistan's struggles with corruption are intertwined with its history of conflict and external influences. Corruption's impact on sectors like law enforcement can have far-reaching consequences, contributing to an environment of uncertainty. Diving into these complexities reminds us that addressing corruption necessitates understanding its root causes. Fact 5. Somalia's pursuit of stability. Our journey takes us to Somalia's pursuit of stability amid corruption. Somalia has been grappling with instability, and corruption has been a contributing factor. The government's efforts to combat corruption, albeit in challenging circumstances, are part of broader initiatives to build a more accountable state. Recognizing these efforts is crucial in acknowledging progress. Somalia's pursuit of stability involves addressing corruption within a context of fragility. Corruption's impact on state building and public services further underscores the importance of fostering transparency and accountability. By exploring these dynamics, we gain insight into the challenges faced by nations striving for progress. Fact 6. Ukraine's fight against corruption. We explore Ukraine's endeavors to address corruption. Ukraine has faced corruption-related challenges, particularly in its political and economic spheres. However, the country has taken steps to combat this issue, including the establishment of anti-corruption bodies and reforms. Acknowledging these actions is essential in highlighting the nation's commitment to change. Ukraine's efforts to combat corruption exemplify a nation's commitment to change. From anti-corruption agencies to measures aimed at increasing transparency, Ukraine is taking steps towards a more accountable governance. Understanding the complexities involved in these efforts highlights the complexities of institutional reform. Fact 7. Guatemala's struggle for justice. Our exploration leads us to Guatemala's pursuit of justice amid corruption. Guatemala has faced corruption issues intertwined with its judicial system. Efforts to hold officials accountable have been met with challenges, but the nation's pursuit of justice remains ongoing. Recognizing these challenges and the resilience of citizens is important in understanding the context. Guatemala's challenges with corruption intersect with its judicial system, impacting the pursuit of justice. Initiatives to hold officials accountable may face obstacles, but they are part of a broader journey towards a more transparent society. Recognizing the resilience of Guatemalan citizens and their aspirations for a just nation is integral to understanding the nation's progress. Fact 8. South Sudan's fragile governance. We delve into South Sudan's governance challenges and corruption. South Sudan has faced governance challenges since its inception, and corruption has been a contributing factor. The nation's efforts to address this issue are part of broader initiatives to establish stability. Acknowledging these challenges and the steps taken is vital in understanding the nation's context. South Sudan's governance challenges are compounded by the issue of corruption. The nation's efforts to establish stability and accountability form a complex narrative. By acknowledging the nation's context and understanding the challenges it faces, we gain insight into the interplay between corruption and the pursuit of governance. Fact 9. Brazil's corruption scandals. Our exploration widens to Brazil and its struggles with corruption. Brazil has faced high-profile corruption scandals that have shaken its political landscape. From allegations of bribery to embezzlement, these scandals have highlighted the need for transparency and accountability. Understanding the implications of corruption on Brazil's governance and society provides insight into the challenges faced by a nation striving for ethical reform. Efforts to address corruption in Brazil have included the establishment of anti-corruption agencies and legal reforms. Citizens and civil society organizations have played pivotal roles in demanding accountability and pushing for change. While progress has been made, the persistence of corruption-related challenges underscores the need for ongoing vigilance and comprehensive reforms to restore public trust in institutions. Fact 10. Russia's complex political landscape. We delve into Russia's political landscape and the complexities of corruption. Russia's political landscape has been subject to allegations of corruption that intersect with broader geopolitical dynamics. The blurred lines between political power and economic interests have led to concerns about transparency and accountability. By exploring these intricacies, we gain insight into how corruption can impact a nation's domestic and international affairs. Russia's approach to addressing corruption involves a mix of legal reforms and government initiatives. However, critics argue that the lack of independent oversight and media scrutiny can hinder the effectiveness of these measures. The evolving geopolitical dynamics and international perceptions also influence Russia's efforts to combat corruption, shaping its impact on domestic and global levels. Part 11. Acknowledging global efforts. Our exploration concludes with acknowledging global efforts to combat corruption. While corruption remains a complex challenge in various countries, international organizations and partnerships are working to address the issue. Initiatives like the United Nations Convention Against Corruption promote cooperation in addressing corruption-related challenges. Recognizing these collaborative efforts is essential in appreciating the global commitment towards change. As we conclude this exploration, let's remember that the issue of corruption is multifaceted and deeply rooted. By acknowledging the complexities faced by different nations and recognizing their efforts to combat corruption, we can foster understanding and empathy. Through global cooperation and informed discussions, we can contribute to a more accountable and transparent world. If this exploration resonated with you, consider engaging with organizations that work towards transparency, accountability, and ethical governance. Like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below as we continue to explore issues that shape our world.